It's time for another Thursday Throwdown. This time, Santa v. Krampus in Dice Throne. Alright, so here we are for Dice Throne Christmas. We have Santa versus Krampus. We are going to find out who's first. We'll have Santa have home field advantage. So we are going to roll 2 dice. Whoever gets the highest goes first. Santa with a 5, so he is the first player. Alright, so how Dice Throne is going to work is I am going to go through multiple phases as shown here. That's timing as shown here. So we're going to do an upkeep phase. Remove anything that might say upkeep. Income phase. We are going to skip that for the first player, but typically you would draw a card and get a combat point. Then a main phase where you can play ability upgrades, play main phase action cards, and you can sell cards for 1 CP per card. Then I have the offensive roll phase. I'm going to roll my dice up to 3 times. I'm going to be targeting Krampus because he's the only one. And then if my attack roll triggers a defense, then Krampus will roll his defense, which is deviled eggs over in that corner. My defensive one is eggnogging it. There we go. Then I'll have a second main phase and then a discard phase, which I have any cards over 6. I sell them for 1 CP. Goes to Krampus. It's a battle to knock the other person down to 0 health. We each start with 50 health. So you'll see the cards in the hand right here. There are a couple different ones. These ones that say like Festivities 2, Holly Jolly 2. I'd spend those and they'd go on top of the ability I have to make it better. And you'll notice that A, they're in white, and B, they have this little M, which means that those can only be played during the main phase. This knot this time is orange and has a little die, which means this is only during the rolling phase. Alrighty, so we have that there. Same thing over here on Krampus. You'll notice he started with a lot of the upgrading ones. And then this exclamation is a instant action. This can technically be played anytime. With that being said, we'll go to Santa's turn. So he skips the, no upkeep, first round. He's going to skip the income because he's the first player. So then we go into the main phase. So I think the first thing he's going to do is play Vegas, baby, which is you roll a die, then you gain half the value as CP rounded up. So let's go ahead and grab this die. A 5, so it's 2.5 rounded up, so that is 3. So we go up to 5. And then we are going to spend 4 immediately to upgrade Festivities to 2. And Holly Jolly. Where's Holly Jolly? To 2. There we go. So that is his main phase. We are now going to go to the roll phase. So we can roll up to 3 times. So we have 3 1s, a 3, and a 4. So it's looking for different things. So the Trim Your Tree just wants axes. Festivities 2 wants 3 axes and 2 starbursts, which are 6s, or 2 stars, which are 6s. This one's 4 bells, 2 axes, 2 bells, and a star. A small straight, which is 4 numbers all in a row. A large straight, all of your dice in a row. 4 stars or 3 stars, and an eggnog, and it's the defensive one. So I think we are going to start with, we're just going to, well, that is 4 axes. Yep, we're going to hold on to those, roll another one. That's a star. Do I hope for a star? Let's keep the star and see if we can get this one. Nope. That was not ideal. We have a 5 and a 6, a 1 and a 1, but we do have 3 axes. So we are going to do his attack, which is deal 4 damage. So we go over here to Krampus, and we see what is your defense. You are going to roll 3 dice. On 2 switches, you inflict a coal on a... What is that? On a present, gain a gift. on the horns deal 1 undefendable damage per reject. I currently don't have any rejects out. Let's roll his 3 dice. So we have 2 switches and a gift. So 2 switches, I inflict a coal. And a gift, I gain a gift token. So what the gift token does is I can spend to gain a reject. During your main phase, you may spend this token to draw a card from the reject deck and put it into play. This token may not be transferred by any means, but can be removed. So that is basically more if you're playing more than 2 players. Alright, but he still does take the damage of 4. So this goes down to 46. Like so. Alright, so that was that phase for Santa. Now we go into main phase number 2. Alright, so we have moved on to Krampus. Krampus is the second player, so we do upkeep as normal, which means he gets 1 CP and draws a card. Getting paid! So that is no CP and gain 2 CP. So we have done the income, main phase. So he is going to spend this gift to draw a reject. The first one up is Dottie. Activation effect. Add 3 damage. It's an attack modifier. So when I do an attack, I can activate her to add 3 damage to her, and that she'll be discarded. What else does he want to do? So he has all this added bonuses that he can do. I think he's going to be kind of like Santa. He's going to play Getting Paid, which gives him 2 CP, so he'll be at 5. But then he's going to spend 4 to go down to 1 to upgrade Spoils and upgrade Rejection. Badao, right there. Done. So we are now going to move into his offensive roll phase. Get that more on screen. Flip that down. There we go. Oh, he got a lot of switches and a gift. So let's see, what does he want? He wants 1 of each for bad tidings. He wants the switches for there, 3 gifts, 2 switches and 2 bells, a large straight, small straight, and the horns. Well, we got a 2 and a 3 and a 5. Let's try for that small straight. Another 2 and a 3. And a 6 and a 2. So we have 2 switches. So a 2, 3, 5, 6. Does that give us anything good? Nope. So I think we're just going to kind of be like how Santa did. Pushed his luck, just got the 3 switches. So he is coming after Santa with 3 switches. Santa's defense is 4 dice. Alrighty, so gain 1 times bell for eggnog. Well, we got 2 bells. So we get 2 eggnog. And eggnog, I can spend 3 for a benefit. We'll get into that when I get 3. I had a star. You gain a cheer. Woohoo! So I can spend a cheer to reroll or change one of your dice. So I can spend 1 to reroll a die or 3 to change it to a 6. 6s are nice because that helps you try and get towards the ultimate. He does, however, still take the damage of 5 damage. I believe it was, yep, 5 damage. So he is down to 45. Come back over to Krampus for his second main phase. He's not going to do anything. So, Santa's turn. Santa does upkeep, none. Gains a point. And draws a card. So what the coal technically does is it helps boost some of Krampus's abilities when he attacks Santa. If I ever get 4 coal on Santa when he would gain CP for any reason, I would discard the 4 and subtract it. But for right now, it kind of just stays there. Alright, so I got a ridiculous card here, extremely naughty. This only happens if I do naughty or nice, and the naughty or nice I'm going to roll to determine if Krampus is naughty or nice, even though we all know he's naughty. And if he's naughty, bad things do happen. Alright, so we are going to skip his main phase because I have nothing I want to do. So roll him up. Ooh, we got 3 bells. Should I wait for, or should I try for a fireside chat? I think we're going to get a little risky. Let's save these for now. As soon as I got that naughty or nice card, let's see if I can get a star. It's another axe. You know what, let's push it. Come on, star. Woo, star. Alright, so we are going to do naughty or nice. So I'm going to target the opponent. I am going to roll a die. Let's roll this one. A 2. So he is nice. They gain a CP, and then I deal 10 damage. Alright, so we come over here, and we have 10 damage coming his way. So he is going to do an offensive or defensive roll, which we said was 3 dice. You got 2 switches and a gift again, so I get another coal. And he gets another gift. But then he takes 10 damage. Santa laying down the wood. Santa, we have main phase. No. And, alright, so over to Krampus. He gains a CP. He draws a card. So he's at 3 CP. Bitey's Bite. Double the activation effect of Bitey. So we're main phase. So let's get Krampus another reject, shall we? Hey, we got Bitey. Heal 2, add 2 damage, attack modifier. But right now we're going to spend all 3 CP to put out Deviled Eggs 2. That way, in case Santa attacks again, I have an ability to heal. We are then going to go ahead and do the attack. Alright. 4 switches and a gift. And you know what? We're just going to try and go big switch. Another switch. Alright, so we are sending 5 switches his way. We are also going to activate both of these. So I'm going to heal 2. And then that is 2, 5, and 7. 12 damage coming at Santa Claus. Alright. 12 damage. He rolls 4 dice for his defense. We got 1 bell, so that gives him 1 more eggnog. And we have no stars, so that is it. But he takes, what do we say, 12 damage. So that puts him down to 33. Ouch. Krampus just whacked him. With the help of Bitey and Dolly, of course. I would have liked to have done Bitey's Bite, double all that, but I think I really want to get deviled eggs out more than that. Alrighty, so no more main phase. I don't have any of that. No CP. So we have 38 to 33. And it's Santa's go. So he draws a card. Gets a CP. He drew 1 more time. A chosen player may perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5 dice during their offensive roll phase. Nice. Alright. So we have 3 eggnog now. So I can spend 3 eggnog at any time to roll a die. If I get an axe, I deal 2 undefendable damage to an opponent as an isolated source of undefendable damage. On a bell, I heal 2 and gain a CP. On a star, I heal 2 and draw a card. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to spend our 3 eggnog to roll a die. It is a star, so I heal 2 and draw a card. Gang Deer. Attack modifier. Roll 5 dice. Add a damage for every axe. On 2 bells, gain a cheer. Alright, so let's go with our attack phase. Axe, 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 and a star. Let's keep 3 of the axes and the star. And roll. That's another axe. And roll another axe. Alright, so we got 4 of those. And then I think we are going to spend a CP to do the gang dare with it. So right now we have the 4 axes coming. That is 6 damage. Now we're going to roll 5 dice. 1, 2, 3 more axes. So that 4 was going to be 6 and 3, so 9 damage. And I did not get a double bell. Alright, so 9 damage going towards Krampus. Let's do his new deviled eggs, which is still 4 dice. So let's give him the 9 first so I don't forget that number. And then anything he blocks or heals we can go back on. Alright, double switch. I do not. Then on a ornament. I did get that. We heal 1. So we're up to 30. And what else do we need? On a gift, nope. On horns, deal 1 damage per reject. Unfortunately, my rejects have been spent. Should have probably kept them. But that is life. Alright. Santa has nothing else to do. So we are over to Krampus. Gain a CP. Draw a card. He doesn't have a gift this time, so he can't get a reject. Chosen player prevents 6 incoming damage. Alright, let's just swing away at Santa Claus. Switches, switches, switches. Bell. Let's keep this and let's go for bad tidings. So I need a gift. There's the gift. Yeah, we're going to roll this just to see if I get a 3. We did not, we got a 1. Alright, so we got bad tidings coming Santa's way. Is there anything Santa can do? Doesn't look like it. I might be do that preventing 6. Alright. So bad tidings. Distribute 3 coal among opponents. So Santa right now has 2. And the max he can have is 4. Done. Then deal 2 collateral damage to each opponent per coal on their board. Alrighty. And if I remember correctly, let me look at my little rule book here. I do not believe I can defend collateral damage. It is avoidable. Not defendable, but it is avoidable. Is it preventable? Alright, so I can use not this time, so we are going to spend 1. Not this time, it prevents 6 damage. So I do not get a defense roll because it is undefendable, so I don't do the defense roll. So it is having 8, I am preventing 6. So Santa takes 2 to go back down to 33. And he gets his card back to the discard. So that was Krampus's. Done. Alrighty. He has nothing to do on the main phase. We go over Santa. So he's about to gain CP. So let's read this coal. The next time a player with 4 of these tokens would gain CP, they must first remove all coal tokens, then reduce the amount of CP gained by 1. So you normally gain 1, he gains none, and then these all go back to Krampus. Alright, so he didn't get the CP, but he still draws a card. Eggnogging it 2, so that is his defense, but he needs 2 to do it. I think he's going to trade in this for a CP and then use both to upgrade Eggnogging it. So that will put him at 0. And he is up for the attack. Ooh, 3 6s. We're keeping those for now. So, keeping the 3 6s. Keeping the 4th 6. And we bottomed out. Alright, so we have 4 6s. So we are holly jolly 2 in it. Over here, he does not have anything that would actually help him. He may be preventing the damage here. We'll see. So 4 6s is holly jolly 2. Gain 3 cheer. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot I had that cheer I could have spent to reroll that die. Forget it. And 3 eggnog. 1, 2, 3. Done. And deal 7 undefendable damage. So again, undefendable's coming his way. He will spend his 1 to do his not this time, so he only takes the 1 damage. In case you're wondering, the only damage that can't be prevented with cards and such is down here when it's pure damage. I don't even know if that says pure damage. That just says deal 10. That just says deal 10. But typically it's normally pure damage, but maybe theirs is different. Alright, so that was Santa. His second main phase. Oh, man, now we're set up for next time because I can spend 3 to change 1 to a 6. I am going to so ultimate him. But I think we are going to spend our 3 eggnog. Again, seeing as I have it, to roll a die and see what happens. We got a bell. A bell heals me 2 and I get a CP. 1 CP. Heal me 2. Alrighty. And we are over to Krampus. Alright, so he draws a card. He gets a CP. He drew Transference. Transfer 1 status effect token from a chosen player to another chosen player. So that's another instance where he can't move those gifts and the like. He's not going to do that, although he should probably try and take 1 of those cheer, but we're going to leave that for now. Instead, he's just going to attack. We got a couple switches, a couple of horns, a gift. Let's see, what is the charcoal surprise? Gain a gift, inflict coal, deal 2 undefendable damage. Otherwise, we have a 5 and a 6. We're gonna try for his spoils. We're just gonna keep the horns. Got another horn. And alright, so we got the 3 horns going towards Santa, which is Unholy Presence. So we gain a gift and deal 4 undefendable damage. So Santa just takes 4. He doesn't have any cards to prevent it this time. Alright, Krampus's turn is done. Santa gets his CP this time. Draws a card. Trim your tree 2, so that will increase his initial one. So let's go ahead and spend both CP. So now instead of doing 4, 6, and 8, it'll do 5, 7, and 9. And if I have a 4 of a kind, I gain an eggnog. Alright, here we go. So we got 1, 6. Wait, we got naughty or nice. We're just going to trigger naughty or nice. Alright, so roll it. He is naughty. So on a 5 or 6, your opponent is naughty. They gain cheer. Oh, I have no cheer tokens to give them. Hang on. Alright, they gain cheer. I'm assuming that they can do stuff with it. They deal 12 damage. Alright, so 12 damage is coming after Krampus, but it is defendable. And what does one cheer do? I can use that to re-roll a die. Alright, well they're rolling 4 dice. So they got a couple of switches, so that could call on Santa Claus. They have a bell, so they heal 1. Back up to 30 again for now. And they have the horns, but there are no rejects. But then Santa's coming in, what did I say, 12? Gee, Willikers, 12. So he is down to 18 now. That Santa hits hard. Alrighty. So that is the rest of Santa. He's not going to do anything else. Over to Krampus. Give me a CP. Give me a card. And give me a reject. Sargi, make your attack undefendable. Alrighty, so we have 6 it, change the value of one of your dice to 6. Alright, we got a couple of gifts. They need 2 gifts. The scavenge does. Gain 3 gifts, gain 2 CP, and draw a card. Ooh, that'd be nice. I can get a lot of rejects out. Or I have that one, which is the whole undefendable damage. Deal 8 damage, roll 1. You know, let's try for Rotten, or Rotter. Right there. 2 more switches. Let's try one more time. Nope. Switch, gift. You know what? Let's spend the cheer to re-roll a die. Let's re-roll a gift. Nope, still 4 switches. So 4 switches is 6 damage, and we're gonna hold on to Sargi in case I want to do the doubled eggs. So 6 damage coming at you, Santa Claus. So he has his new one, which lets him roll 5 dice. So he's got those don't do anything. The bell gives him an eggnog. And then the stars give him a cheer, but he's maxed out on cheer, so he can't get any. However, he does take the damage of 6, which puts him down to 25. So we have Santa at 25, Krampus at 18. And he's not going to do anything else on his turn, so we are going to go to Santa Claus. He gets a CP. Badoop. He gets a card. Try again. You or a chosen teammate may re-roll up to 2 dice. Alright, what do you got? We got 2, 3, 5, 6. We could try and do the large straight, which is reindeer games. Gain a cheer, 2 eggnog, then deal damage. You know what? Let's try that. So 2, 3, 5, 6. So I need a 4. Bam! 4. So 2 through 4, 5, 6. So gain a cheer. I am maxed out. Gain 2 eggnog. Done. Then deal 4 damage plus 1 damage per eggnog plus 1 damage per cheer. So that is another 6. So that is 10 damage coming at Krampus. He's going to roll his 4 dice. Let's bring this over. 1 switch does nothing. He heals 1 damage. So he's at 19. So that 1 switch did nothing. That healed him 1. On a gift, nope. On a horn, deal 1 damage per reject. He has 1. I'm assuming I do 2 because I have 2 of the horns. So that brings him down to 23. And I said he was doing 10. So that brings Krampus down to 9. Alright. That'll be it for Santa Claus. So let's go ahead and bring up Krampus here. Gain a CP. Draw a card. Bye-bye. Remove a status effect token from a chosen player. Again, I think we're going to hold off on that. That changes to 6. Bitey's bite. You know, let's just discard that for a CP because I'm probably not going to get bitey again. And do I take one of those cheer that did kind of help maybe last time? Actually, let's spend 1 to draw 2 cards. Increase or decrease the value of a die by 1. Dottie's diversion. When activating Dottie, doesn't matter, so let's just discard her for a CP. And then we're going to spend 2 CP to take a cheer over to Krampus from transference. I like being able to re-roll stuff. Speaking of which, let's roll it up. Well, alrighty. I think we're going to do that and activate Sarge to make that undefendable. So that will be 7 damage undefendable to Santa for 16. So 16 to 9, Santa is up. Alright, come on, Santa. We were so close to an ultimate that one time. Rebel without a clause. Going platinum. So that's 0 CP. Roll a die. On a star, gain 2 cheer and 4 eggnog. On any other outcome, draw a card. I mean, I'm filled up on stuff. But you know, let's spend the eggnog first, and then we're going to use that. Spending my eggnog, rolling a die, getting an axe, and does 2 damage. Alright, then we're going to play Rebel Without a Clause. That's 0 CP, roll a die. No, I did not get a star, so we draw a card. Samesies, change the value of one of your dice to be identical to the value of another one of your dice. Cool. Alright. Let's see if we can get this knocked out. Yeah, I think we're going to keep those 4 axes. Because on 4 of a kind, I'll be able to get an eggnog. And nope, just the 4 of a kind. On 4 of a kind, gain an eggnog. I think of you. And then 4 is 7 damage coming towards you, Krampus. So branch gives me a coal. Ornament heals me, or bell heals, nope, that's the wrong one. Heals me up to 8. Alright, no more for Santa. So Krampus goes to a 3. We get to draw a card. Roger 2. Let's go ahead and let's put it out. It's always good to upgrade stuff. There we go. And roll it. A couple of horns. Let's just try big. Because I do have the 6-it and the tip-it. It's another 6. We're going to increase or decrease the value of a die by 1. We're going to change that to a 6. And then we are going to play this last one to 6-it, which changes that to a 6. So we are pulling off an ultimate. And Santa does not have anything. You are choosing may, change the value of a dice to be identical to the value of another one of your dice. So yeah. He has nothing. Alright. So Krampus's ultimate coming up. Discomfort and pain. Gain a gift. Draw 2 rejects. Squishy. Play after being attacked. Prevent 3 incoming damage. Springy. Inflict 2 coal. Add 1 damage. Deal 10 damage. Undefendable. You may activate 1 reject without discarding it. So we will do 10, and we will activate Springy, which gives Santa 2 coal and adds 1 defendable damage. So he's going to take 10 automatically. So that puts him down to 6. And then 1 defendable is coming over, so I'm guessing he'll roll for that one. I mean, he's still going to take it. Nothing here prevents it. So that one brought Santa down to 5. Alrighty. Bell gives me an eggnog. A star gives me a chair. There we go. Now I have 3 chair again. Ouch. Alrighty. So he still keeps springing. And we're going to move on to Santa's turn. Draws a card, gets a CP. Get that out of here. Remove a status effect from a chosen player. Oh, I forgot he does not get the CP because he has 4 coal. So I guess I don't need to remove that. It removed itself. Alright, let's get rolling. Let's see if he can do that craziness that he just did over there. Probably not. That doesn't look as beneficial. But we got a naughty or nice again. Should we just do naughty or nice? Yeah. Naughty or nice. So what is he going to be? 6. He is naughty. So he gets a cheer. And then ideal, that's coming up with 12 damage. So it is defendable. So that's 12 coming up. We are going to prevent 3 with squishy, so we're at 9. 9, and I did not defend 9. So Krampus is defeated. Santa does take 2 damage. So Santa's down to 3. And technically, he would have gotten a call. Alright, but there we go. So Santa defeated Krampus. Santa was down to 3, though. It was looking like Santa was just going to trounce him until Krampus pulled out that ultimate. So that's always cool that it wasn't all lopsided. So again, this was Dice Throne Christmas Edition. I was the groom. If I could get you to go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and ring the bell, I would appreciate it. Go ahead and check the description down below to see other ways you can help support all of this that is going on here. Until next time, Merry Holiday Christmas time!